Sir, may I now request Shri R.Gandhi, Deputy Governor RBI, to share his thoughts with us on this auspicious occasion.
Good evening, everybody. Honorable Shri Prabhu, Union Railway Minister, Shri Karat, MD, IDBI Bank, Shri Batra, DMD, IDBI Bank, and all the guests and the family members of the staff of IDBI Bank and the staff of IDBI Bank. Very warm good evening to all of you once again. It is our great pleasure to be part of the celebrations of the IDBI Bank, which celebrates its 52nd Foundation Day. It is very special for us, for the Reserve Bank of India, as a representative of the Reserve Bank of India, to be on this stage because of the long relationship that we have with the IDBI. IDBI was a part of the Reserve Bank. It was a department of the Reserve Bank. Then it became a subsidiary of the Reserve Bank when it became a separate entity. And today, when it is a bank, it continues to be our, one of the regulated entities that we have. So that way, it is a continuing relationship as a Reserve Bank. So we are happy about it. And we have been seeing the growth of the IDBI Bank and its transformation from a development financial institution into a commercial bank. And as a commercial bank, and that too of the new variety, it has been growing very well. I recall the very specific condition, one of the conditions that we placed when the new private banks were thought of in the new licensing policy. One of the requirements was that from day one, these banks will have to take full advantage of computerization and technology. The very purpose was the banks will have to be efficient, number one. Number two, it should demonstrate that efficiency can be brought on by using technology. Third, it should become a benchmark for other banks to follow. And it is really a very happy and proud moment that IDBI Bank had taken that requirement very seriously. And it has, in these 11 years, right? 12 years since it became a bank, the extent of the usage of technology by IDBI Bank, having been helped by the young staff of the bank, it is one of the top notches bank in the country which uses the technology. And a glimpse of that just we saw in the introduction of various products and services. And every one of that was linked to technology, or has been linked to technology, whether it is mobile technology or card technology or otherwise. This is what we wanted. We do wish the IDBI Bank to press forward in utilizing the banking technology, whether it is information or communication technology or the latest, any other variety which is coming up for the benefit of the customers and the country. We are really very happy also. We have seen in recent times, the bank has taken special efforts to bring in treasury products for the retail investors. That is another good effort by the bank. We wish that will also continue as well. When Mr. Karat took charge as MD, we had an occasion to be talking together. At that time, he described the IDBI Bank as a sleeping giant, if I recall. So he was detailing what are the various inherent strengths that the bank has, which he plans to tap to the advantage of the bank and the country as a whole. Mr. Batra also did mention in his opening remarks, and Mr. Karat also made a reference to it, the number of institutions the bank had, IDBI had fathered over these years. And the years to come also, we do wish, as I say, much more. But one particular new institution I would suggest the IDBI Bank to seriously consider. IDBI, having been as a development financial institution for 4 decades, has developed inherent expertise for credit appraisal, project appraisal. And today, we find that that requirement by other banks, there is a big gap. So we do wish that an independent evaluation of the technical or financial feasibility of the projects, there is a requirement for a separate institution to come on the scene. Maybe IDBI can consider to promote, either singly or in association with other banks, an institution. Yes, of course, SBI CAPS is there, but we do want more such institution to come on the scene because of the requirement to help banks in the normal course before credit is offered, or if and when should a particular project go astray, to bring it back. Evaluation, and that too independent evaluation, is a necessity. And that is where I suppose and I suggest that IDBI Bank will take this suggestion seriously and work towards bringing such an institution. I wish IDBI Bank, its entire staff and managing director, of course, many more growth years in the years ahead. Thank you very much.